Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in item number 35,
Yes.
Lordship, we will be filing our affidavit during the course of the day. So, Lordship, let the matter come after 3 weeks. And for respondent number 6, private respondent.
After?
2 weeks, Lordship.
Okay, 2 weeks. 35.
35, Lordship.
Yes. Okay.
Obliged. Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 10. Can this matter may be listed next week?
Okay, after a week.
May I proceed, Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 32 and 33.
Yes.
Lordship, I'm here to file my affidavit. I'm for the respondents, Lordship. So if 3 weeks time may be granted, Lordship.
After 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Lordship,
Yes.
the petitioner is a senior pensioner.
Which item?
Item number 32.
32.
32 and 33.
Yes.
After 3 weeks, Lordship.
You are in 32.
Lordship.
Any objection?
Lordship, I have no objection, but let this be the last opportunity.
If you have no objection, we'll see after 3 weeks.
Lordship.
If you have,
Lordship, it's
if you have any objection, we'll post it next week.
Objection.
Since this is a pension matter, there is an urgency. Do you object or not object? After 3 weeks.
obliged, Lordship.
Your Lordship, I'm appearing in item number 33. There is an interim that may be continued.
Interim order pass service shall continue until further orders.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship.
Lordship, I may be allowed to mention item 37.
Yes.
I've received the counter file by the respondent. I may be allowed 3 weeks to file a reply affidavit. I'm for a petitioner.
So,
3 weeks to file a reply affidavit.
after
Lordship,
after 3
if I may
weeks.
please, Lordship,
Any objection? Yes.
I'm the sole respondent in this matter, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, in this matter, time is the essence, and vacation of stay is required for public safety and making the road traffic worthy. So, Lordship, in that regard,
The respondents can file necessary application if they want to attempt to vacate.
3 weeks time will be too much for us.
Just a minute.
Lordship.
Just a minute. When did you file the counter affidavit?
Monday.
Monday, Lordship.
This
8th.
Monday. Okay.
Yes, but Lordship, in this regard, they filed only a month ago, even the writ petition.
Huh?
Even the whole writ petition was filed only a month ago,
You want early date?
Lordship.
When do you want?
After a week, Lordship.
After a week.
Lordship, that may not be possible. I have to correlate with the councils in Delhi.
Matter pertains to what?
Tender matter.
Pertains to
It's a tender
termination
matter.
of contract.
Do you use email?
Come again?
Do you use email?
I didn't get you,
Do you
Lordship.
use email?
Email, yes,
Ah.
yes. I have communicated. I've sent a copy of the counter to the
How
councils
long
in
it
Delhi.
takes to reach Delhi?
3 weeks at least, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship may be pleased to grant.
It takes
3 weeks will file it.
3 weeks to reach Delhi.
No, it
Email.
has reached. They'll prepare it and then they'll send it.
What is the matter about?
It's regard to termination of contract
Yes.
with regard to Kohima Jasami Road, package
Ah.
5.
What is the stay order? That termination has been stayed.
No.
No, not the
Before
termination, but
termination-
the new NIT, notice inviting tender.
New NIT has
And then,
been.
Lordship, in this matter, we have sent them more than 25 letters of cure notice for slow progress.
When do
And
you
then
want?
after that, we have terminated
When do
their
you want the
contract.
matter to be listed next?
Next week, Lordship.
Okay,
3 weeks, Your Lordship. It will not be possible to file a reply within 1 week.
just a minute. Today is
11th.
11th of
May.
May. What, Mister? Your good name?
El Iralu.
L. Iralu,
Iralu, yes.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and Mister,
Triuchasi,
you are a standing counsel.
Standing Council, NHITCL.
Okay, Learned Standing Counsel for NHI DC.
DCL.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Iralu, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, press for 3 weeks time. to file reply to the counter affidavit, which was filed by the respondent. The counter affidavit is stated to have been filed by the respondent on
8 May.
8 May. Mr. So-and-so, London Standing Council for the so-and-so, objecting to the prayer of the London Council for the petitioner for 3 weeks' time to file reply. Submits that matter pertains to notice inviting tender for construction of
2-lane road with a
Two-
hard shoulder.
2-lane road, which NIT has been stayed by this court. Full stop. In view of the urgency expressed by the London Standing Council for the so-and-so, let this matter be listed for further consideration on 22nd of May, Monday.
At least 2 weeks, Your Lordship, 2 weeks.
Is it okay? 22nd of May is okay?
Lordship.
22nd of May. All right.
Interim may be continued in the meantime.
Interim order passed earlier shall continue till 22nd of May.
Like Lordship.
Passed earlier, huh?
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'd beg to mention item 19, Your Lordship.
19.
Your Lordship, here 19 and 20 are wrongly clubbed together, Your Lordship. So it may be, and Your Lordship, in 19, 3 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship. And in 20, I'm yet to receive instructions, so 3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
Okay,
On behalf
19 and 20 after 3 weeks.
and Your Lordship,
Lordship,
this,
these are not analogous matter, Lordship. It has been clubbed together. So this should be separated, Lordship. Because item 20 is pertaining to school education department, Lordship. And item 19 is a different department, Lordship.
All right. In item 20, you, sorry, okay. All right. Ms. So-and-so, London Government Advocate, huh?
yes, Your Lordship.
has submitted that these two writ petitions are not analogous and therefore the writ petitions may be listed separately.
Lordship.
As pointed out by the Land Government Advocate, registers will list these two writ petitions separately. Okay.
Lordship.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item 28, Your Lordship. Here, 3 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lord.
After 3 weeks.
Lordship, this is a pension matter case, Lordship. My petitioner is a pensioner, so a short time may be given, Lordship.
Your Lordship, we are contesting their claims, Your Lordship, so we'll be
Okay,
filing an affidavit, Your Lordship.
Okay, 2 weeks.
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Mr. Your good name?
Inaholi, Your Lordship.
Mr. Inal, another government advocate, press for further 3 weeks' time to file counter affidavit, to which Mr.
Yes, Temjen.
S.
Temjen.
Temjen London Council for the petition has objected to on the ground that the matter pertains to
Claiming of heirs,
Ah.
and then the petitioner is pensioner. Less drawn the
matter
heirs.
pertains to pension of the petitioner. First, in view of the objection raised by the London Council for the petitioner and having regard to the nature of the issue raised in the writ petition, which is stated to be regarding the pension of the petitioner, 2 weeks further time is granted for filing of a counter affidavit, listed after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item 40, Your Lordship. Here
Yes.
also, I'm yet to file my counter, so 3 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship.
Okay, 3 weeks. This is a, yes. and-
Lordship,
Any
as per
objection?
the last order, the court has directed us to serve the copy to respondent number 4 through Dusty service.
I don't know, 40.
Yes, Lordship. However, they refused to accept, so kindly allowed us to issue substitute notice through paper publication.
Then we have to pass order when the matter is called up.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 26 and 27, Your Lordship. On behalf of my colleague, Your Lordship, 3 weeks' time may be granted to file counter.
After 3 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention for item number 6, on behalf of Counsel for Petitioner,
Item number
6.
6.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Kindly grant us 3 weeks' time to file our affidavit in
Okay,
reply
after
to
3
the,
weeks.
to the affidavit in position filed by respondent 1 to 4.
All right.
Kindly reflect the name Ina Singla in the cause list. She has filed her vakalatama.
Who has filed the wakalat now?
Miss Ina Singla.
Huh?
Ina Singla.
Registry is directed to show the name of all the learned counsels who have filed the wakalatnama in the petition.
Yes,
It will be done.
yes, Lordship.
Anything else?
No, Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I beg to mention item number 18, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, kindly grant us 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
Item 18.
Lordship.
After 3 weeks,
Lordship, there's an interim.
interim order passed earlier shall continue until further orders.
Lordship, I beg to mention for item number 43.
Yes.
On behalf of Mr. PB for Counsel for Respondent 6.
How much time?
3 weeks' time, Lordship. 3 weeks' time.
Item 43.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, 43, 42, 41 after 2 weeks. Yes.
Much.
This Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24.
24.
For respondent number 7, on behalf of Nancy Lota. Lordship, kindly grant 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in reply.
2 weeks time.
3 weeks' time, Lordship.
Lordship,
2.
3 weeks'
Okay,
time,
3
Lordship.
Lordship,
weeks.
I'm for the petitioner. Here in this case, Lordship, the government, the state respondent have already filed counter, and I've also filed reply, Lordship. And Lordship, on several occasions, the respondent number 7 have taken time on the ground of filing affidavit negotiation.
What is the
However-
matter about?
Yes, Lordship. However,
No.
compassionate appointment, Lordship.
Compassionate
Yeah.
appointment. And what you are?
I'm challenging the appointment of respondent number 7.
Okay.
So,
When do you want?
A short time may be given, Lordship, as a last chance.
Any specific date?
After 1 week, Lordship.
Okay, list it after 1 week. 26.
Lordship.
Which item?
24, Lordship.
24. Okay. List it after 1 week. You may file, you may not file.
Lordship.
Your
Yes,
appointment.
government have already filed. Lordship.
Your appointment will be justified by the state. State has already filed. Okay. All right. After a
Oblige.
week, after 1 week.
After 1 week, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23. Here, pleadings are completed. Kindly we fix this matter for admission hearing after 3 weeks.
Okay, after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
May it bless your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, I'd like to mention item 25,
Yes.
29,
25,
34, and 36.
29, 34, 36.
25, 29, 31, 34, and 36.
Have you written down? Okay. Yes.
I'm representing the state
Ah.
in all these matters. 3 weeks time will be allowed to me.
Any objection?
Lordship, in item 25, there's an interim.
Okay. Item 25.
25.
Are you mentioning 25?
Yes.
Okay. All these matters after 3 weeks. Huh?
May I please, your Lordship?
In item 25? Yeah.
Your
Yes.
Lordship, regarding item
Just a
number...
moment. Item 25, interim order passed earlier shall continue until further orders. Yes.
Item number 31, your Lordship, it is a covered case.
Okay. You object to his
No,
prayer for
you-
adjournment.
Your Lordship.
Okay. Let the matter be called up. Adjournment in item 31 is rejected. We'll take up the matter and see what. We'll pass order when the matter is called up. She is objecting.
Yes.
Okay. Rest adjournment is granted. So it will be called Item 31. Okay. Yes.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 39, Lordship. Lordship, here I'm yet to receive the instructions, so kindly grant me some time, Lordship.
How much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
This is a matter of the year 2023. Here you should take longer time. As read to by Miss
Sipong Jang,
Landed Government Advocate,
Lordship.
list it after 8 weeks to file counter affidavit. Okay? Yes,
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 14, Lordship.
1-4.
1-4, Lordship, on behalf of Tipa, Lordship. Lordship, here I'm yet to file my affidavit, so kindly grant me,
How much
grant
time?
me some time.
How much time?
3 weeks, Lordship.
Okay, 3 weeks. After 3 weeks.
Lordship, similar prayer for item number 30, Lordship,
3-0.
on behalf of Tipa, Lordship.
Okay, same order. 3 weeks.
Lordship, I also pray for item number 17, Lordship. On behalf of Sir Imdi Imso Additional AG, Lordship.
Yes,
Affidavit is under preparation, so kindly grant me 3 weeks, Lordship.
same order.
Lordship, similar prayer for item number 35 on behalf of KB Angami, Lordship.
35 has been mentioned. I think so. Huh? 35?
35,
3-5.
Lordship.
Yeah, it has been mentioned.
17. Yeah, mentioned. 3 weeks. Lordship, item number 44 and 45, Lordship, on behalf of Lucy, Lordship. Kindly list this matter on Tuesday, Lordship.
44?
44 and 45.
As fixed matter, Your Lordship. Let it be fixed, Your Lordship.
She is asking for listing it on
On Tuesday, Your Lordship, as a fixed matter, my lord.
Okay. Still on. What is the date? Tuesday?
16.
Okay. It's preferable on the council appealing for parties. Listed on 16th.
Yes, Your Lordship. I oblige, my lord.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship. May we please to mention item number 4 and 5, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, if the matter can come up next week, Your Lordship.
After the week.
Yes. Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 13.
Yes.
Your Lordship, here I have sought for instruction, Your Lordship. Instruction is yet to reach me. So another 3 weeks may be granted to me, Your Lordship, for filing counter.
You are there.
Yes, Lordship, I'm the petitioner.
Any objection?
Lordship.
Okay. After 3 weeks.
Interim may continue.
Interim order pass shall continue until further orders.
13.
My lord, I filed my counter affidavit.
Ah?
I have filed my counter affidavit regarding item number
Okay.
13.
You have filed.
Yes, my lord.
Very good. All right.
Your Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 22.
Yes.
Your Lordship, here, while drafting the affidavit, I saw that some clarification need to be done. So another 2 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship. So within that time, I'll file my affidavit, Your Lordship.
Okay. After 2 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Worship, item 38.
Yes.
I have received the affidavit and opposition. I will be given some time to, after 2 weeks, Worship.
Okay. After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
Yes. After 2
38.
weeks. Yes.
May it please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 11 on behalf of my senior Moa Jamir, counsel for the petitioner.
Yes.
Lordship, in this case, the respondent number 5 has filed their affidavit in opposition. So kindly grant us 3 weeks time to file a reply.
Okay. After 3 weeks.
I'm for respondent number 5.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Lordship.
After 3 weeks.
Lordship, and I would like to mention item number 16 also.
Yes.
Lordship, the government has filed their affidavit in opposition, so kindly grant us 2 weeks time to file our reply.
Okay. After 2 weeks.
Much obliged, my lord.
My lord, I'd like to mention item 34 and 36.
It has already been mentioned.
It is already mentioned.
Ah,
Lordship.
I think so. It is already applied.
For motion, item number 1.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Hard issue notice, returnable 6 weeks, extra copies.
Item number 2.
Most likely.
Yes, Your Lordship, may I please?
Yes.
Your Lordship, by filing the present writ petition, I'm praying for regularization, Your Lordship.
Okay. Hard issue notice.
Your Lordship, my humble submission is that this is a covered case, so my humble submission that it can be disposed at the motion stage, Your Lordship.
Today?
Yes, Your Lordship. And I'm eligible under the scheme, Your Lordship.
Yes. Can it be disposed of?
Yes, yes.
Huh? In what manner?
Up to your lordship, your lordship.
No, no.
Yes.
Yes. How it is covered case? How many such cases are there in the register?
No, in the scheme,
Pending?
no. In the scheme, one scheme is there. So in the scheme, if someone has completed 30 years of service with scale-up pay, then that can be considered for regularization.
Are there similar cases pending before this court?
It will be,
You are a
some
government.
matters will be pending. Some matters will be pending,
You are government advocate.
lordship.
This writ petition is directed against the government. This writ petition is directed against the government.
It is directed against the government.
How many such cases are there so that we can pass a common order? Who will know?
Lordship, I cannot tell you exactly how many.
Okay, you ascertain it. Huh? Come back on Monday. We will dispose of the entire case in one lot, since it is a covered case.
That means those persons who have completed 30 years of service as per the scheme.
Lordship,
Where is Miss Sukri, Additional Advocate General? Can anyone? The court wants some effective assistance from the government counsel. Who could that be? Call Miss Sukri, Additional Advocate General.
Lordship, may I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My humble submission is that those cases that are pending, they are seeking for retrospective regularization. And in the present case, the petitioner, he is still in service and has completed 30 years of length of service, Your
I
Lordship.
know there are various categories of
Yes,
at least 4 or 5 categories of cases, is not it? And in each of the categories of cases, there are more than one writ petition pending. Huh? You are relying on which scheme?
Your Lordship, Annexure 6, page 132 in my writ petition.
132.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You have completed how many years of service?
30 years, Your Lordship.
30.
Yes, Your Lordship. I've been serving the department for more than 30 years, Your
In a
Lordship.
scale of pay.
Yes, Your Lordship. So as per the scheme, I am eligible, Your Lordship, for regularization.
What is that?
Your Lordship, may kindly come to page number 132, Annexure 6. This is the scheme, Your Lordship, issued by the government of Nagaland.
Yes, which clause?
Your Lordship, I beg your pardon.
You point out the relevant part.
Yes, Your Lordship. Para 1.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Subclause 1. All existing word charge and casual employees of various departments who are enjoying scale pay and who have completed 30 years or more of continuous service as on
2001-2015 will be regularized by conversion of their posts into regular ones personal to them and subject to fulfillment of the conditions indicated below, Your Lordship.
What are the conditions?
May I read, Your Lordship?
By this,
Serial number
by
A.
this notification,
Yes, Your Lordship.
you are not entitled for an automatic regularization.
Yes, Your Lordship.
There are various conditions attached to it. Even your suitability is to be recommended by the head of the department.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So how can this writ petition be disposed of today? Directing the government to consider.
Yes, Your Lordship.
If they don't
Consider my case, Your
consider
Lordship.
favorably, then you will again have to come back.
Yes, Your Lordship. And
Why
Your
should-
Lordship, if Your Lordship may kindly come to page number 18, an extra 5.
Yes, where is Sukri?
Yes, Lordship.
Where is Sukri? Learned Additional Advocate General. This court wants.
If your Lordship,
Yes, this Sukri.
Your Lordship, if your,
This court wants the assistance from the law officer of the state of Nagaland, that how many such cases are pending before this court? Yes, Ms. Sukri.
30 years completed.
I was trying to ascertain from him. See, this is a petition filed by the petitioner seeking regularization of his service. Is a work charge.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Work charge.
Sectional assistant.
Work charge on a fixed
Scale pay.
Scale of pay. Worked for 30 years.
Okay.
And he is seeking regularization on the 17th March 2015 office memorandum.
30 years. Yes.
Now, I believe there are a lot many other cases
Yes.
pending before this court
Yes.
for adjudication relying on the same notification.
Yes.
So we would like to know how many cases are pending before this court.
Lordship, before the division bench, there will be more than 10 cases.
Why in the division bench?
Lordship, because as per the stake, the work charge, they are not entitled for retrospective regularization as well as for pensionary benefit. So I don't know whether in this case, whether the petitioner
No.
is retired
This-
or
Petitioner is still working.
Yes, he is still in service.
Petitioner is still in service and he has completed 30 years.
yes.
And he is seeking consideration of he is seeking consideration under this OM, 17 March 2015
Lordship.
for regularization. And I believe there are many other such cases.
Yes, there are such things.
So she is saying that this can be disposed of. This is a covered case,
Lordship.
to which the government advocate has also agreed.
Lordship.
So if it is a covered case, or covered or not covered, if there are other similar cases pending before this court, why not we take it up together and pass a common order? So that is what I was trying to ascertain. He has not been able to render an assistance. You may also not be able to tell today
Lordship.
exactly how many written. You have to ascertain from your office
Yes,
and give a list.
yes.
Similar nature of care. We will list it together on a particular date and we'll pass a common order.
Sometimes, Your Lordship, when all those cases are clubbed together, the facts are a little different, so it becomes difficult for us to take up the
No, no.
cases also.
You have to ascertain only those who are working on a scale of pay
Okay, Lordship,
for 30 years,
Lordship,
who are still continuing in the service.
Lordship,
Only those repetitions.
Lordship.
If there are 5, 10, 20 or
Lordship,
whatever it is,
Lordship.
one order can cover
Okay,
everything.
Lordship, that will be good, yes,
So
Yes.
this is how we,
Lordship.
and I think you should do such exercise in other categories also, posthumous or whatever it is. I believe there are 4 or 5 categories of cases of regular, is not it?
Lordship, yes.
Why should one such case be listed here, another be listed in court number 2,
Yes, yes.
different orders? Then you will go for an appeal.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, true.
Your Lordship, let me intervene. Here, there are different classes of cases. Now here, the petitioner is serving. He has completed 30 years of service, continuous service with a scale-up pay. So it appears that the case of the petitioner is covered by the 2017 OM.
17 or 15?
2015 OM,
Ah.
it appears, because in number 1 of the OM, it says someone who has worked for more than 30 years in enjoying scale-up pay can be regularized. Also, I don't think that this similar case is pending. This same similar case is pending before this court. Other case will be there. Someone seeking retrospective regularization for pensionary benefit, this, that will be there. But the same case, I don't think anything will be pending. The same facts.
What do you say, Ms. Supri?
Lordship,
He's saying he thinks that there can't
That
be
is,
any more
that
cases.
is my thinking, Your
Ah.
Lordship.
He is thinking that there cannot be any other case.
Yes, yes. I
similar
just
to this.
entered appearance, so I don't know the facts, and unless an instruction we receive from the department, I think it may not be appropriate, Your Lordship. Yes. Motion.
And as he is submitting under this
Your Lordship,
OM,
Your Lordship.
under this OM, regularization is automatic after completion of 30 years or not?
No, Your Lordship, as per the OM, that is at page 122, it says that number 1 is they have to complete the 30 years as on 1/1/2015. Page 132, point 1, Roman 1, and again at 133 at Roman 12.
I find there are various conditions attached to it.
Yes, some conditions are there, but we have to ascertain, Your Lordship.
Even
So-
the suitability for continuation in
Yes,
service is
yes,
also to
everything are there.
And Mr.
Lordship, notice be issued.
Your good name?
More ancient.
And Mohan Imjan is saying that the petitioner in such case is entitled for an automatic regularization as a matter of right. That is the kind of submission he is making.
Lordship, notice be issued. Let me find out and give submit the stand of the state.
Your Lordship, may I please? Your Lordship, I'm eligible under the scheme as well as the decision passed by the Honorable Apex Court, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship may kindly allow me to place reliance on the decision passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, Your Lordship.
Lordship, notice be issued. And find out from the.
No,
from the state.
why have you changed your submission? Initially you were for a disposal.
Because
that this is a covered case.
Because some similar cases were disposed by some other judges before. That is why I'm saying. We are dealing with those kind of cases only, most of our cases. So some cases were disposed of at the motion stage.
Saying what?
Saying directing the state to consider the petitioner for regularization. Because certain writers are there in the OM. Because the department has to send it in a fast manner.
For
Those who have completed 30 years of service, enjoying pay.
Mr. Government Advocate, for consideration of the case of the petitioner, any direction is required from the court. You are not a private entity.
No, because before, in some other cases, directions were issued to consider.
If you don't consider favorably, then what happens? So you will come back. If you say that, give a direction, we'll direct on your concession or regularization.
Lordship, today at this stage, notice will be issued.
Your Lordship, my humble submission is
Let me
that
come with the clarity, the position of the state.
Your Lordship, may I please? My humble submission is that as per the RTI reply furnished by the department, Your Lordship,
Miss, you read your brief properly. Hard, hard miss?
Vitere,
Huh?
Vitere,
Counsel for the petitioner and Mr.
Moa Imchin, Your Lordship. Moa Imchin,
Lanet,
Senior Government Advocate.
Senior Government Advocate, representing the state.
Representing state respondent 1 to 4.
No, the state, 1 to 4. What kind of work charge employee you are?
sectional assistant.
Sectional assistant.
Yes, Your Lordship.
In which department?
Executive Engineer, PWD, RNB, PEG Division.
The
Copy of my appointment order is in page number 12.
the petitioner is stating to be a work charge sectional
Assistant.
assistant in the Department of Public Works, Government of Nagaland.
Executive Engineer, RNB,
Okay, in the not PWD.
PWD, RNB.
Okay.
Yes.
PWD in the and posted in the office of the
SDO.
executive engineer.
Currently he's posted at under SDO PWD.
All right, in the PWD, PWD for the past 30 years has filed this writ petition seeking regularization of his service in terms of office memorandum dated 17 March 2015. Issued by the Chief Secretary to the Government of Nagaland by number AR-3/GN-201/2009 at page 132. Contending that as per the aforesaid office memorandum, those work charge employees working, those work charge employees who have worked for more than 30 years. When did you complete your 30 years?
Second April 2023.
But it says 30 years is on 1/1/2015. Was one?
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship.
So you should have completed your 30 years of service on 1/1/2015, which you did not. Is not it?
Yes, Your Lordship.
I think there is another clause that is at page 133 at Roman 2.
Roman?
2. In respect of those who are charged and casual employees in scale pay and who have completed over complete 30 years of continuous service after 1/1/2015. There are cases for will be taken up on subsequent 2 pages.
No, that is what I'm saying.
Yes,
One
okay.
should have completed 30 years on 1/1/2015.
Yes, this is what, yes, Lordship,
Okay.
yes.
What did I say? "30 years in a scale of pay," I said. Okay, in a scale of pay are entitled for regularization. Full stop. Mr. So-and-so learned government advocate representing the respondents 1 to 4 have agreed with the submission made by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Mr. So-and-so learned government advocate representing respondents 1 to 4 while agreeing with the submission made by the learned counsel for the petitioner has also submitted that those work charge employees who have worked for at least 30 years in a scale of pay are entitled to be regularized in terms of the aforesaid OM dated 17 March 2015. Full stop. On perusal of the OM dated 17 March 2015, I find that the said OM, while providing for regularization of work charge and casual employees of various departments who are enjoying scale pay and have completed 30 years or more continuous service as on 1/1/2015. Various conditions have been attached thereto, including the suitability for continuation in service of such an employee to be recommended by the head of the department concerned. Full stop. Accordingly, the accordingly the submission advanced by learned counsel for the petitioner as well as the learned senior government advocate would require further examination and consideration after the counter affidavit is filed by the department. Full stop. In view of the issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks. So and so has accepted notice and extra copies. No formal notice. Listed after 4 weeks.
Good.
Bless you, Lordship.
For motion, item number 3.
May I please your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, here the petitioner herein is one of the landowners where the present veterinary dispensary at Jakama village is situated. Now, Lordship, there is an agreement deed with the condition that first preference will be given to the landowners if any vacancy arises at the veterinary dispensary at Jakama. However, Lordship, till date, no one from the family of the petitioner have availed the benefit to be appointed to a grade 4 post on the basis of land ownership, my lord. Now, White order dated 31st March 2023, the respondent number 3, this is the director of veterinary department, appointed the respondent number 5 to a grade 4 post, which was caused by the retirement of one Sri Tipasio Tase.
Administer, issue notice, return 4 weeks, and so, except the notice on the board is 1 to 4. No formal notice need be sent. Extra copies, steps for submission notice number 5 be taken by the register post area as a usual process within a week.
Obliged. Obliged.
For admission, item number 7, 8, and 9.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship,
Yes.
pleadings are completed. So, Lordship, let the matter be listed after 2 weeks.
Okay, after 2 weeks.
For admission, item number 12.
Your Lordship, I'm mentioning on behalf of MS Lucy, Your Lordship, my colleague, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, she's in this post today. So this matter may be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay, after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, I have a similar matter fixed on Monday. So let this matter come up
Okay, Monday.
along with 203.
Along with
203 of
203.
2021.
Of?
203 of 2021.
Okay, 2021.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 15.
May I please, Your Lordship? Here also MS Lucy. She's appearing, but she's in this post today. So this matter may be listed after 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. Listed after 2 weeks.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
For admission, item number 21.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, this morning I have received an affidavit in opposition filed by the state respondents. And Lordship can kindly go through para 4. The state respondents are seeking some more time to comply. Lordship, this is the second round of litigation.
Then
First round of litigation was filed and numbered as WPC 198 of 2020. And by this honorable court order dated 9/12/2020, it's at Annexure C. The Lordship can kindly go through once.
Yes.
I have directed the state respondents to regularize my service as per the office memorandum OM dated 17/3/2015.
Okay.
And in spite of 2 months, the state respondents have not complied, and they have seek some more time. And during the course, I was already released from my service. And in a grief, I have filed this instant writ petition for regularization of my service as per the order passed by this honorable court. And today they have filed an affidavit in opposition, seeking some more time, Lordship. So Lordship can dispose of matter.
Saying what? Granting them time.
Yes, Lordship.
How much time?
2 months.
Where is the earlier order?
Annexure C, page 20.
There is no direction for regularization.
Lordship.
This is for consideration.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
But Lordship, our OM is very clear, and my representation basing on OM, I've submitted my representation for regularization of my service. And the state respondents, they are also not denying.
But Mr.
Hisinglo.
Council for the petitioner and Miss
Sibong Jang,
Council, Government Advocate. Is not it?
Lordship.
The petitioner, while working as work charge sectional assistant on provisional basis in the establishment of executive engineer, PWD, within bracket RNB, Government of Nagaland, and having completed 30 years of more than 30 years of service,
Yes, Lord.
had approached this court by filing WPC 198/2020, seeking regularization of his service in terms of OM dated 17/3.
Yes.
17/3/2015. Same OM, earlier. The writ petition was disposed of by this court by an order dated 9/12/2020, directing the respondent authorities to consider and dispose of the representation of the petitioner dated 17/9/2020 in terms of the OM dated 17/3/2015 within a period of 2 months from the date a copy of the order was received. Full stop. The petitioner, in the meanwhile, when did you retire? While the
On 3rd of April 2021. 2021.
23rd of
3rd of April.
23?
Not 23.
03.
03. 3rd.
3rd of
April.
April
2021.
2021.
Yes, Lord.
This was when?
It's at Annexure E, page 26.
All right.
Type copies at page 27.
All right. While the order dated 9/12/2020, passed in WPC 198 of 2020, was pending compliance by the respondent authorities. The petitioner, in the meanwhile, retired from service on 3/4/2021. Full stop. As the respondent authorities did not comply with the order dated 9/12/2020 passed in WPC 198/2020, the petitioner has again filed this writ petition.
Yes, Lord.
Seeking compliance of the aforesaid order
Yes.
dated so-and-so passed in WPC so-and-so. Full stop. The listed respondents have filed a counter affidavit, wherein in paragraph 4 thereof, for the 2 months time.
Not sure if it can be, if it can be given.
Forget about what have you said in paragraph 4? Yes,
If sufficient time may be granted, Lordship.
sufficient time.
Lordship.
Have you said sufficient time in paragraph 4?
No, if I may be allowed to read, Lordship.
Okay.
That with regard to the statements made in paragraphs 7, 8, 9, and 10 of the writ petition, the deponent begs to state that the department can consider case of the petitioner only after the laid down rules and procedures provided in the OM number such and such, dated 17/3/2015 are completed. The deponent also respectfully states that there is no willful and deliberate disobedience to the Honorable Court, nor the respondent has any intention to violate the court's order, but due to the extensive process that required for regularization of the petitioner's service, that is proposal for regularization, shall be submitted to the PNRR and then to the Finance Department for clearance and concurrence, and then to the Cabinet for approval. Only after obtaining a Cabinet approval, necessary notification for regularization in service shall be issued. Hence, it is not possible to complete the process within the time limit. Therefore, sufficient time may be given to complete the process. Therefore, when the process is completed, the service of the petitioner will be regularized, Lordship.
Okay, all right.
But Lordship, it's already more than 2 years.
Why did you say 2 months? Okay, and in the
After the passing of the court.
just has filed counter affidavit, wherein in paragraph 4 thereof it has been stated as under. You do it within 2 months?
Lordship, if sufficient time may be given, Lordship.
What is that sufficient time?
If 4 months time may be given,
4 months.
Lordship.
Since the state respondents in the counter affidavit file, as stated here in above, has already started the process for compliance of the order dated so and so, passed in WPC so and so. And is asking for further sufficient time to complete the process initiated, in the facts and circumstances of the case, I deem it appropriate that 3 months' time would be a reasonable time frame to comply, to complete the process initiated by the respondent authorities to comply with the directions passed by this court in the order dated so and so in WPC so and so.
Lordship,
in view of the accordingly and in view of the above, this
Lordship.
petition is yes.
Lordship, and also for release of payment of errors from the date of completion of 30 years.
Okay, just a moment. In accordingly and in view of the above, This writ petition is hereby disposed of with a direction to the respondent authorities to complete the process initiated and conclude it within a period of 3 months from today. So that the order dated so and so passed in WPC so and so is complied with. Is not it? In the top where we have said this court had directed within 2 months. The add that sentence, the respondent authorities was further directed to consider the prayer of the petitioner in regard to payment of arrear of pay from the date of completion of 30 years of service while considering his representation. That was all.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Much obliged.
For admission, item number 31.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I file WPC number 100K of 2022, praying for minimum scale of pay. And by this Honorable Court order dated 9/6/2022, directing the state respondents to consider the case of the petitioner, Your Lordship. However, by impugned office order dated 30/6/2022, stating that there is no scheme or policy to grant minimum scale of pay for the fixed employees, Your Lordship.
Then what is to be done?
However, Your Lordship, it's a covered case. I may place the judgment order dated 21/2023, Your Lordship.
Page number?
Your Lordship, I may place the judgment order. If Your Lordship
Yes.
may allow me.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I may take you to the operative portion, para 15.
Affidavit has been filed.
No, Your Lordship.
Here again.
Lordship, I have not filed the state counter.
Huh?
I have not filed my counter.
No, more than the counter affidavit. What is again important here is,
Lordship,
would you like to do the exercise or we'll call again Sukri? There are several writ petitions pending. Last week I have disposed of one.
Lordship.
Huh? You have no intention to club them up together and pass a common order. You want to dispose it of one by one on your convenient day.
Because, Lordship, practical difficulty is that we have so many common advocates and someone handles other case, someone handles
Call
one
Sukri.
case like
Yes, please call Sukri. Who is the in charge? Who is the head of the government advocate establishment here in the High Court?
We have 3 additional agents, Your Lordship. Chokra is one, and another 2 are there.
Who is the administrative head?
Your Lordship.
Who is the administrative head of the government advocate's office?
There is no administrative head as
Okay.
such. Yeah,
Everybody is head.
everyone is it in their own way because we distribute the cases and we handle our own cases. Lordship, the problem is hard miss
Ace Jiliang.
learned counsel for the petitioner and Mr.
Moaim Senior
Moaim
Lordship.
learned senior government advocate. This is a writ petition praying for minimum scale of pay by relying on the a decision of the Honorable Supreme Court report in the case of the state of Punjab and others versus Jagjit Singh and others 2017 1 GLT within bracket SC 47. It appears that there are several other such writ petitions pending adjudication before this court.
Lordship,
In view of the above, therefore, just a moment. Mr. Im Chen, one is senior government advocate. However, he is unable to render an assistance as to how many such writ petitions are pending adjudication by this court. In view of the above, Ms. Sukri, learned additional advocate general, is requested to apprise this court. Is requested to apprise this court on the next date fixed as to how many such similar cases are pending adjudication by this court. List it after 3 weeks. This is minimum scale of pay.
yes,
Jagjit Singh.
yes, yes, yes.
There is a division bench
Yes,
judgment.
yes, Lordship, yes.
Last week I have disposed of one.
Yes,
If you club it up together
yes,
by one order, all the cases can be handled
Yes.
either this way or that way.
yes, yes, Lordship.
So do this.
Okay, Lordship.
Yeah, every day one
True,
or two cases are coming up and we are asked to pass order.
Lordship, Lordship.
We'll do it in one go
Okay, Lordship.
after 3 weeks.
Hopeless.
For admission, item number 40.
Lordship, here, as per the last order dated 18/4/23, we are directed to serve notice to respondent number 4. However, respondent number 4 refused to accept. So, Lordship, may kindly permit us to serve the notice by way of substitute notice through table publication.
Just a moment. Have you filed affidavit that this, which respondent? Respondent number 4.
Yes, Lordship.
This respondent number 4 has refused to accept the notice?
Yes, Lordship.
Affidavit you have filed?
No.
You file an affidavit. To that effect.
To that effect.
See, you were permitted to serve dusty service on respondent number 4.
Yes, Lord.
By order of this 18/4/2023.
Yes.
So whoever is gone there, what happened? You state all the facts. When did you try to serve notice on respondent number 4. And when did he refuse? Was there any witness? Huh? To file an affidavit.
Okay, Lordship.
Will you sit after?
Lordship, 3 weeks.
Okay. After 3 weeks,
Yes, Lordship.
you file affidavit.
All right, Lordship. Much
Okay, 3
obliged.
Yeah.